And this is the age of truth, and the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies.
In the year 2017, I created Angry Black Man Media. I started the platform largely in part because at the time there was a void of genuine, authentic, honest black perspective in media. A lot of the voices at the time, you could tell that behind the scenes, whoever was in charge of the production, or whoever was in charge of the direction, or whoever was typing up the words that came on the teleprompter, had an agenda or had a point to what they wanted to get across with their messaging. And there were a lot of things that were taking place at that time societally that I felt like black people deserved to have somebody to tell them the truth about what was going on, and to really sound the alarm about the bigger picture that was, unfolding with a lot of the ways that we were being attacked at that time. My very first video was about a wampum. It was a onesie that Cam Newton was promoting at the time, and I was so vexed that going online, all I could see was people laughing and talking about the onesie and whether or not it was hot or it was sexy, and it was like, damn, bro, don't nobody see that they trying to emasculate us as men? Like, if we allow the onesie to go by, like, what's next? And so over the years, I've tried to provide this commentary with these different situations and circumstances because I wanted to be able to at least have there be one voice out there of someone trying to warn our people or get them to see the bigger picture of, what's going on with some of these things that become hot topics on social media or that everybody gets to talking about at any given time.
Oh, what, you trying to get smart? Nigga, are you trying to kick some knowledge? Nigga, fuck that, nigga.
After 2020, coming out of the whole coronavirus pandemic and the shutdown, I've seen a lot more black voices being made accessible to us in the media. There's been a changing of the guard, so to speak, when it comes to mainstream media and who's in charge and who's in control and who has the creative freedom to be able to dictate what messaging is made available to black people or actually what's being said.
But they call them in all the white people moved to Harlem. Gentrification. Gentrification. You need that. Y'all gotta gentrify the sports, nigga. Yeah. You need gentrification in sports and media and all that.
Recently in sports, we've seen the rise of Cam and Mace with their show.
Pause. That was crazy. Cam, we trying to be serious.
See a lot of athletes are starting to be able to gain power and influence with them being able to get their voices out there when it comes to sports. When it comes to entertainment, there have been different guys who have branched off and started to, establish themselves in the media lane where they're doing interviews and allowing people to come and tell their stories, and it's a beautiful thing.
You've made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because I know that inevitably, when you allow black people to have their own voice, to have their own vision, to have a platform where they are allowed to speak freely, eventually we're going to begin to speak openly about the oppression that we've been experiencing here in this land called America.
Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery.
And for sure, in my opinion, that's what took place the other day with Katt Williams talking on Club Shay Shay.
They feel comfortable sitting here lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me?
Shannon Sharpe has provided a platform where he allows people to come on, sit, chill, have a conversation. And Shannon Sharpe has been one of those brothers who for many years was vocal about the, way black people were being treated in this country. Some of the imbalances in terms of, the judicial system and the way media coverages athletes and all those types of things. And so to see Katt Williams be able to come on that platform and kind of just get things off of his chest concerning some of the misdealings that he's experienced in Hollywood was really refreshing.
The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie.
And while a lot of people, are going to dissect the words that he spoke concerning those, other comedians that he spoke about, a lot of people are going to laugh about some of the things that he revealed. I think what we really must understand is that we are living in a time of truth.
When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery.
Now, regardless of what your truth may be, regardless of what it is that you feel you may have to get off your chest, the truth is the truth. And like the Bible says, the truth shall set you free. And the more that we are given the opportunity to speak freely, that we're given an opportunity to talk about the things that we are experiencing and the things that we are witnessing, the more and more the veil gets lifted on the darkness that's been hidden for so long in this place.
When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka.
A lot of what Katt Williams was expressing to Shannon Sharpe on that interview was the oppression that he's faced in Hollywood.
It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't.
Oppression isn't always someone of another race holding you down. Oppression isn't always someone physically impeding on you or physically harming you. Sometimes oppression comes in a form of ideologies.
I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery?
Undoubtedly, we are living in changing times. And it's important that in these changing times, we recognize what is on the horizon. Don't think that your oppressor isn't seeing what's going on. Don't think that they aren't aware of the changing of the guard. Don't think that they're just going to allow us to gain the freedoms that we've been fighting so long for without there being any pushback from their side. What we must do is recognize that with this opportunity that we've been given, with these platforms that have been made available to us, now is the time that we understand one another's struggle, understand one another's plights, and come together and be the people that we were called to be. Because at the end of the day, there's only two sides in this battle.
It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side.
On the one side, there's the righteous and those who are going to stand with the Most High. On the other side, there's everybody else. Today and now is the time that everybody gets to choose for themselves what side they're going to be on. But don't be mad when you begin to see the truth coming out. Don't be mad when you begin to see people expound on some of the things that have been hidden from our view for many, many years. A lot of you all are going to buy into the narrative that Katt Williams is a hater. You're going to buy into the narrative that Katt Williams is jealous or Katt Williams is mad. When in actuality, you only think and feel that way if you're mad because Katt Williams was telling the truth.
Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people.
But hey, maybe I'm just an angry black man and I don't know what I'm talking about. Morality is the movement. Righteousness is the standard. Captain of 10,000 Soccer War, the ISUPK, Chief Sock G, Angry Black Man Media. I'll holler at y'all.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.